Alright, and we're back with Batman Arkham Asylum.
So right before we ended, I had a thought about this game. Also, I gotta love his muscle memory for just tearing these open the same exact every time. Um, I
Oh
talked
yes,
about.
Batman Arkham vent cover. There's so many in this game.
Oosh!
You don't have to. Right. I don't have to.
Yeah, they established pretty early on that you don't have to pull your punches with the goons.
Right.
So what were you gonna say?
I'll wait because there's a really cool glitch I
Joker's
did
men
in
have
this
taken
room.
control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed.
So they identify weapon-toting thugs
direct
with
approach
red
is
in this
suicide.
game, and all the later
They
ones
need
it
to
would
be
be
smart.
orange.
Find a
Right.
different way past them.
So I'm trying to remember what I did, but there's a glitch you can do in here. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look it up, dang it. But it involved me never turning on the Cowl's vision, and that required not stepping over a certain line. I think I could be misremembering, but it's basically like, I think it's a speedrun trick to skip something, and I just wanted to see if I could do it.
So when I recorded, I did try to capture as much dialogue as possible. There's sometimes where I'll just be sitting there doing nothing, listening to a guy talk, like right
Or
here.
is it just finishing off? The Arkham chumps never stood a chance.
Well, good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you
It's not
understand
entirely
me?
clear, like, we know that Joker's on the TV here, but can he see the guard and can he see Batman behind him, and is he just messing with him?
Boy, I'd hate to have to go and punish your family just to teach you a lesson. And I can promise you, they won't be laughing.
But Joker.
Yeah, this guy's got a wife and kids.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Have fun. I know I will.
No, not exactly what you typically think of when you think of a family man.
Yeah. In Gotham, I've seen a lot of subreddits. Oh, shoot.
Your pointy ears.
No, he could definitely see him.
Yeah, here, but other times it's a little less clear.
Ah, yeah.
Hey, maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
So, what were you going to say earlier?
Right. Okay, so how I mentioned this game, it reminded me of Metroid Prime a little bit. But another thing is, I consider this first game the Luigi's Mansion of Batman games, if that makes sense.
Luigi's Mansion 1, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just very self-contained, and I love it.
I think the best solution.
Yeah, it's got its own style. I can... One thing that can kind of get on my nerves, even about Metroidvania games I like, is that it can be kind of a pain getting from point A to point B sometimes.
Yeah.
Which is why I think that there's no such thing as a Metroidvania map that's too detailed.
That's true.
One thing that a lot of maps need is something that shows the one-way, like, paths,
Right.
one-way roads. Like, you spend all this time going there, and it's like, oh wait, this is, I'm trying to go the wrong way here, and
I can think of several places in Metroid Prime where that
Did you
happens.
really think it was going to be that easy,
At least for a while.
I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds.
Another energy this game taps into for me is going to haunted houses,
Spread out.
like Nightmare on
Yeah.
13th. It's just,
He could be
it's like
anywhere.
playable, and you get to beat the crap out of the poor people working. No, that's just, oh gosh.
yeah, those kinds of haunted houses are not my jam, so...
My uncle got me into them, and I want to go again because I haven't enjoyed them for years, and I think it's time.
So, I did my best here to do like stealth really well and not mess up constantly and be dying, but sometimes things can be very unpredictable.
Oh yeah.
Stealth games are kind of hard to record because a lot of it is sitting around waiting for the ideal situations to manifest.
Right.
And also, since I'm showing off the game, I don't want to just do the the regular basic takedowns over and over. I want to show off some of the features. But yeah, like right here, I'm just keep moving, please. I know you're hovering a foot off the ground, but
stairs are one of the. I hate how complicated stairs are in video games. Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, and then also I'm trying to spend as little time in detective mode as possible, but detective mode was quite clearly invented for the stealth encounters.
Right. My problem is it became a crutch, and I'd never turn it off.
Yeah, that was something that, I think I may have mentioned this last time, Rocksteady regretted making it so powerful, and they made sure to nerf it in later games, turn off certain HUD elements, limit the range of visibility.
I used it the absolute most in Arkham City, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's a thing of, like, I don't know, if someone were to start over again with a Batman series, I'm not sure that they would do a detective mode. It was just something they kind of got married to early on, and they kept trying to tweak it.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do? Why do you think I do it?
So apparently some of Harley Quinn's patient interview tapes include passages from her origin story comic Mad Love, which was later adapted into an episode of the new Batman Adventures, and some lines are quoted verbatim.
That's fun.
Which is not surprising given that that comic and the episode were both written by Paul Dini, who is the writer of Arkham Asylum.
Is Paul Dini still alive?
Let me check.
Unless what? Tell me.
He is alive.
Oh, thank goodness. He's one of the best to ever live. My problem with this game's stealth sections is I had this mind goblin that, and I wish the game gave you an achievement because there was nothing outside of me doing it myself. So I don't know if I even did it right. Is the idea of never being caught once, or like never being seen during like stealth encounters, basically.
Yeah. Even better than never being seen is being able to take them down such that they never even realize that they're under attack. Although, thanks to something that gets introduced later on in the game, that becomes impossible.
Right.
Oh, hey, Officer Balls is dead.
Yeah, and that's a very unfortunate death position.
Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler, and more importantly, your intellectual superior.
It begins.
My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your
Yep, one of the most infamous aspects of the Arkham series, the Riddler collection side quests.
You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges, and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait. So
I do think it is very economical of them to have you hold down the detective mode button to scan Riddler stuff.
That took me a bit to figure out. Whoa.
I, Edward Nigma, have placed a dazzling selection of challenges and puzzles around Arkham. Can you solve them all? Will you find all my trophies? Are you ready to give up? Your puny mind is no match for my own.
Ah, yes, this reminds me. So you may notice that whenever I go into like a pause screen or something, the cursor disappears. You may be wondering, how the heck did you do that? That the fact that you can't get rid of the cursor in the PC version of Asylum is one of its biggest annoyances. And the secret is, I didn't. It's all editing.
Wow. I would have never known. That's really impressive. I hate these. These are so finicky.
They certainly made them more generous in Arkham City.
I didn't even know they existed till I got to Arkham City.
Yeah, they can be okay, but yeah, they're a little finicky. Oh, so those stains on the ground there. Apparently, in earlier footage and material for Arkham Asylum, there was a lot more blood in the game. That stain on the ground was probably blood at some point, and they changed a lot of it to just generic black stains.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
So I do like that Batman, sticks with his whole thing of like, life is sacred. But when other people say like, oh, glad he's dead, he doesn't try to correct them or anything. He's like, I get that not everyone's going to look at this like I do.
Which I appreciate, because a lot of media, Batman not only won't kill anybody, he will go to absurd lengths to make sure that nobody else does. And it always bugs me.
Yeah, there's... I think a lot of the problems is that Batman is a pretty PG-rated hero who keeps getting forced into R-rated situations, and there's a disconnect there.
I think Justice League handled it really well. The cartoon, I mean.
Yeah, I do want to watch that sometime.
Oh, I'd be super... Oh, not that we have to watch it together, but you're in for a treat.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this explains why we aren't getting back up on the island and whatnot. Joker made a threat, so we're mostly on our own here on Arkham.
I'll start detonating random bombs around the city. What's it be? A kindergarten, a hospital, a billionaire's mansion.
Oh, gotta get that reference to Bruce Wayne's other identity.
All access to the island has been restricted. Airspace is closed off, and early reports suggest that Batman himself is trapped on the island.
The most unrealistic part of all of this is how accurate all of the reporting is, with no early stage confusion or misreports or miscommunications.
Fiction doesn't do a good job with that.
Yeah, they don't want to confuse the player with contradictory details, but when you look at how stuff like this, big events and stuff, how the media and information space evolves in real time, like, it's an absolute chaotic mess in the first few hours.
And this is pre-social media, where you get the, this is happening live, but you're only seeing it from one angle, so you might be missing crucial information. Crap.
Well, the social media age can make that even worse because everyone's contributing.
It's like...
But it's like even something as big as 9/11, like, for a while there, the top American officials believed that it was a single engine small plane rather than commercial airliners. It's like the idea that the reports early on would indicate, oh yeah, Batman's on the island, with such confidence, and it's so accurate. It's like if you wanted to sell it to me, there should be more misinformation.
That is a beautiful shot. The frame rate's a little poopy, but it doesn't matter. Went. Why did that make me laugh?
So one of the game's biggest influences, I learned this just recently, was a graphic novel named Batman Arkham Asylum, A Serious House on Serious Earth. Mostly in its visual design, because it's very striking, and I've seen some of this stuff from the graphic novel, and yeah, it looks like it was big influence.
I might have to read that. That sounds fun.
It was. This game is not an adaptation of that novel, although it does borrow a few plot points.
Sure.
Like Amadeus Arkham and his writings influencing someone in the modern age.
I don't think I've ever read a Batman novel in my life, but I don't read comics either, so...
A graphic novel, basically. It's comic book, but not distributed as a comic book.
Because, comics are fun, but I also like novels.
Disable the Batmobiles.
I never got into comics, really.
They're too expensive.
Just in general.
I'm outside the Arkham mansion. Harley Quinn probably...
I mean, the idea of going down to the corner store and paying, like, a little bit of money constantly for something versus video games where, you get one for Christmas and your birthday, and that's, I don't know, that just made fit with my lifestyle and upbringing and whatnot.
What if I told you I could I know a website that has pretty much every comic under the sun?
Well, I mean,
Batman.
yeah, I read a lot of manga these days.
That's true, but I found one for American comics.
Joker seized control of the island. Stay here and keep a lookout. Blackgate prisoners are roaming free. Don't let them get close to you. You won't stand a chance.
So this guy's gonna be dead soon, almost certainly.
I think I could tell that in the first game they didn't use mocap that much, and then in the second game they did, because the head animations really stick out like a sore thumb.
Oh, apparently one staffer for this game spent 2 years just working on Batman's cape.
I can believe it.
Given the technology at the time, yeah. And it clips through, especially in the middle of a chaotic fight, it clips through stuff all the time, but you don't really notice that, and for its era, this is phenomenal.
Yeah. It's probably not cloth sim, it's probably spoofed. That is a good split kick.
Yeah.
It's funny, Batman. Oh.
Hey, look, Arkham, Amadeus Arkham has been, what's, not interred, what's the, exhumed.
Is that what that word means?
Yeah, they dug up his coffin.
Wow,
so.
I've been using that horribly wrong. Maybe.
So they're still portraying the Arkham Guards as generally in control, at least at this part of the island. They're roaming about, fairly calm.
Oh, did you mean to be Rocco there?
Yep.
So just
as
Chronicle of Arkham. Another one of these.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers. We have been the organ cleaning the arterial filth from the city. We have been its servants, giving all to protect it. And still it has chosen to hurt us.
Oh yeah, I can't believe I forgot to bring this up last time. I think it's extremely funny that Mark Hamill's name has Arkham in it.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Ark Hamill.
That's amazing.
Can you do more?
That's another Batman Arkham subreddit meme. Oh.
So what was it that gave it away?
Yeah, I try to get as Riddler stuff as soon as I can without going out of my way to do so. Although, when in these more open areas, that gets harder to do so. In any like, I had a pathway through, and I sort of lost my way a bit. I think I had to edit around some things.
Right.
Oh, here's one.
Oh, nice. So just as I said that this game inspired, this game inspired the new Spider-Man games, I feel like there's some DNA from Spider-Man 2 that maybe the combat system unlocking moves is slightly reminiscent.
It's funny, like, I really liked the first Spider-Man PS4 game. I haven't played the sequel, and I'm not sure I will. I don't know. Seems like there's some elements of it where I'm like, eh. But I've played that game, the first one, twice, and I kind of don't have much desire to revisit it, whereas I can revisit the Arkham games anytime.
Right. I finished Spider-Man 1 after so much excruciation of getting 100%.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it where that one seems like it doesn't quite justify its existence as well as these ones.
I'm disappointed. It's like One Punch Man Season 2. I wish I could have enjoyed things before I got other people's opinions about it. Because now I'm just going to be painfully aware of the problems the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know, like, the Arkham games feel like they have their own identity, whereas Spider-Man feels like it's just trying to be the definitive video game Spider-Man of that era, rather than having some sort of, like, memorable gimmick or idea. It's just,
Spider-Man 2, the old one, was a miracle. is like, and a lot of it was thanks to one programmer who made the web swinging good.
I heard what happened on the news. Thought you bringing Joker back here was a good thing.
Oh, that's a gun. I thought it was
So
a
did
really
I.
long water bottle.
Stay here while I deal with this.
All right, Joker's interviews.
No recorded name, alias listed as the Joker. In the room is Warden Sharp and myself, Dr. Young.
Oh, is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's
Can you
not.
even imagine how many of those Joker has had to sit through?
So many.
You want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a child.
Given his intelligence, he would probably have been able to figure out like all the intricacies of them just through repetition and analysis.
Oh, sure.
Get the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she
But
get
he's
my
not going to let
brother
on to that.
quiet clown?
Certainly not. But he could probably manipulate them to have him say whatever the heck he wants.
Personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I've heard a real-life psychologist say that the Joker should not be in Arkham Asylum. He should be in Blackgate. His insanity is no excuse. Like, he absolutely understands that
Yeah.
what he is doing is wrong.
I like the super sanity argument. It's like the Deadpool concept, but less obnoxious. Like, he knows it's all just kind of a game.
I don't get it. This place is supposed to be secure.
Unfortunately, some of the patients will always try and escape. I'll stop them.
And their success rate means that maybe something different should be done. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, in order for the Batman's series to continue producing stories, you have to ignore the fact that Gotham citizens would have been fed up with most of this so long ago.
I mean, the modern justification is that Gotham was built on cursed land or something stupid like that. And that
But even
Darkseid
still, like,
himself cursed it or something garbage.
The idea that even half of these incidents happening over and over again wouldn't cause the Gotham citizenry to either institutionalize vigilantism to take them out, like,
right.
The cops would be killing these people behind closed doors.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like,
or just make it so that the death penalty is so much easier to get to.
No, totally. Because, like, yeah. Speaking, Batmobile time. Man, you take these guys out in ways that I didn't even know you could do. Like, I was using a small fraction of the potential of this game.
Right here, I'm basically just punching, using the takedown, and countering. I don't have too many gadgets yet.
Right. I never got too good at implementing them into combat. Oh, that was
so
cool.
One thing you learn pretty quickly in the combat is that ground takedowns are extremely risky because you are completely vulnerable while you do it. If anyone tries to punch, yeah, you're defenseless. And this is something that stays unchanged throughout the series. So you learn never do a ground takedown unless you are extremely confident that you'll be able to pull it off, or it's the last enemy.
Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
So apparently,
This is Gordon's pipe.
they did intend to have Batmobile and Batwing sections in this game, but it would have taken away too much time and too many resources from the main experience that they said, it's not a good idea.
I don't know how it would have worked on an island
I
anyway.
found a pipe. It has your father's initials carved on it.
I mean, maybe like the opening sequence would be like you zooming down a very linear section of Gotham City.
I think it's better that it was just cinematic.
And I mean, the game taking place on this island designed this way is what we eventually ended up with. I would imagine that they scrapped the Batwing and Batmobile stuff early, and if they hadn't, then this island and its design and everything would be very different.
No ifs, ands, or buts.
My brother and I played with this thing a ton.
It's a secret.
Like, we would just put it on stuff just for the heck of it. To watch Batman flinch or goons flinch.
Yeah, and right there, there was a bit of a loading issue. The game stuttered when I tried to detonate that first.
I guess I blinked.
Explosive gel. It was a little subtle, but
I was really confused by this like Riddler helper map. Does it give you like the general area, and that's why they're moving around?
Yeah, they didn't want to just put the icons directly where it is because I guess they thought they would be too easy. So instead, they have them hovering around like the median point, so that there's a little bit more guesswork. And then in later games, they said, it doesn't really matter. We can hide these in such a way that just knowing their location doesn't necessarily make them easier or
Arkham
less fun
City,
to find.
they were these were a lot less find a thing and more. It was a lot more Korok puzzle, solve a puzzle.
Yeah, and also just the fact that there were so many in Arkham City.
Gosh, yeah.
And yet I will still get 100% in that game every time I go back to it.
So that's... what is that?
Yeah, it's a seesaw with the Tweedledum and Tweedledee hats.
I thought it was two big swords with night hats on the tops.
The critical strikes, which taught everyone to not just mindlessly mash the buttons, which I did a lot early on.
Every game should have this. That has the kind of combat that they're trying to emulate.
Yeah, it's a good mechanic for this type of game. Oh, another question mark.
My steps and pick the trail back up.
There's a lot in this one part here. There's only like...
Makes sense.
I'm trying to remember how many there are in the game. I think it's like as few as 15. We already have 3.
Really? Wow. They had a ton more in the city. So, mentioning Joker's super... Oh, got another thing.
As Gotham's veins slowly filled with pain and suffering, the effects were felt everywhere. My father fell first, infected by some foul disease. My mother lived on, but only in a dream. I returned to the family home to care for her, where she remained in her bed for as long as her body continued to breathe. Her tears kept me awake at night.
That's some good writing on some of these Arkham messages. Very tragic.
It's so sad. So yeah, I love the idea that Joker figured out almost immediately who Batman was. Does not care. And just, you know, he's Batman to Joker. And Batman is Batman to Batman. So, and the reason I bring that up is him saying a billionaire's mansion is, oh, this will get old Batsy's goat. Okay, that was a terrible laugh.
Yeah, that every reference to Bruce Wayne is a veiled insult, like to get a rise out of him, or just something. And I also like the idea that he knows, but he doesn't even know he knows. Like, he keeps inserting these Bruce Wayne references, not even consciously realizing that he's doing it. I don't know. Like, I think that would be kind of interesting. He knows that it's Bruce Wayne, but isn't conscious of it.
Ah, that is interesting.
Take patient interview 17. Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Bugs.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinn's out. I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
I'm almost certain that's Cree Summers.
Let's see. That is... Let's see. Which doctor is that? Is that Dr. Cassidy? If so, then that would be Kimberly Brooks.
I feel bad.
Who also voices Oracle, but I may have that wrong.
Okay.
Or
That's
wait, maybe that was
impressive
Dr.
range.
Young. In which case, I don't know who... I don't think I have her voice acting.
I'll do the Googling this time.
All right.
The security doors are locked.
Oh yeah, so while you're doing that, this is one of the things I was talking about with the trails. So we're tracking Gordon by following the tobacco trail that he left behind. But it's like, was he spitting onto the ground every, like, 5 feet?
Yeah, it was Cree Summer!
Okay,
Woo!
there you go. Nice.
I love blowing up walls for no good reason. Well, I guess it's to get around the locks.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
but yeah, like right here, I guess he just stopped and spit out a bunch of tobacco and then did it 5 feet later. And
I mean, theoretically, maybe he did it to lead Batman? I mean, he is Oracle's father, so he's a pretty smart guy.
Oh yeah, I mean, like he would think to do that, but like, how would he get away with doing that?
Screaming.
The only way I could have made that one easier to find is if I strapped it to the hood of that ludicrously ostentatious vehicle of yours.
I do like the Batmobile design in this game.
Oh, it's really good.
You can actually drive it in Arkham Knight.
Is it the same design?
Yeah.
Oh. I guess I'm just thinking of when it goes into tank mode and it looks way different.
Well, the Arkham Knight main Batmobile design is very different, but like you can unlock the ability to drive a bunch of different Batmobiles.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's just that all of them that aren't the Arkham Knight design can't go into tank mode.
Ah, it's good to see a work ethic with the impatience. Helps them get their mind off their troubles. Like a
this
large
is something
bat
kind of cool. Yeah, it is kind of cool. This little facade here gets built up slowly over the course of the game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then the visitor center. I come back here several times. Each time I come here, this is where you go at the end of the game. I always think like, oh yeah, you could probably come back here repeatedly and get a bunch of different dialogue, and I never do that. And then I try to do that in this playthrough.
Sit down. Take off your mask. So, Bats, I was thinking, you really could use a friend in here. Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one? Who is that behind the mask? Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like me? Do you really think you can win? We'll see.
But yeah, the game makes it clear that this is like a different area because we're in first person here.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all. Oh, I didn't finish the game.
Mm-hmm. I think. Okay, I don't do it quite yet.
They already built that facade, I think. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. No, you're good. I was just gonna say that I do go back to the visitors' room for more Joker dialogues throughout the game.
Penitentiary. No, I know it says penitentiary.
Can't get that one yet. And this was also before they introduced the thing of in starting in Arkham City, if you saw a Riddler trophy that you couldn't get yet, you could scan it, and then it would be added to your map.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Which you usually only use a handful of times throughout the game because you do tend to get the Riddler information pretty quick, and there aren't too many times where you can physically see one but can't acquire it yet.
So I'm extraordinarily dim, so I did scan them a lot because I couldn't figure out how to do a lot of them. So I'll come back to this
My
later.
journey lasted little over a month, visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone. I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas. I began my day returning home in good spirits, eager to see my wife and family. I ended it kneeling in their blood, broken fragments of my life pouring through dripping red fingers.
Yeah, Yeah, maybe me not using it much is mostly down to the fact that I've played these games so many times, and whenever I see one, I know exactly what the solution to the puzzle is and what upgrades I need in order to get it. Maybe I would have done it a lot more on my first time, and I just don't remember.
Yeah, I played through this game less than one time, which is kind of funny. And yet I love it. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject.
No.
Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus.
He's extremely good at coming up with fake stories just off the cuff, or he stockpiles them.
Yeah, Joker's improv is amazing.
What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared. There's obviously something. Something that made you what you are.
What if I'm too scared to remember? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
Why anyone would take that statement at face value, especially a psychological professional, I have no idea.
Because she has ulterior motives, she's willing to do what it takes to get him in her good graces so she can give him the big boost.
Yeah.
I prefer the origin of the Joker where it's the Ace chemical spill, his pregnant wife gets killed, the one bad day, basically.
Batman, what's going on? The crazies are moving towards the medical facility.
Yeah, I want to say the
Joker
one bad
doing?
day theory has
He's trying to take
permeated
over the
the
island
Batman
piece by piece.
fandom, where it's like
It looks like
every
medical is his next target. Has
villain
anyone
can
got
be
out of the
explained
building?
by them having one bad day, although someone sat down and
apart.
like analyzed it and said, okay, for all of these people, specifically for their portrayal in this particular, I think they were trying to analyze it through the lens of the animated series, and they said, what was the one bad day? Some of them it makes sense, but others there's various options, and others it doesn't quite work.
Riddler's is interesting if I remember. That one was pretty compelling.
Oh yeah, so I came back here for another one.
I prefer a lot of terrible days that lead up to the really bad day. That's a better way to write it.
Let's just get down to business. You're probably wondering how this is all going to turn out, aren't you? Is it driving you bats? You probably thought you could follow that idiot guard to the old man, didn't you? Sorry about that. Hang on a second. If I outsmarted you, and I am, well, quite clearly insane, what does that make you?
Insanity and intelligence are not always correlated.
Yeah, it can be quite independent.
What did that say? Something was here? Manny was here? I was trying to read that the whole time.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I think it was just like, you know, Manny was here. Alright, well, anyways, we will continue following the convenient tobacco trail next time.